Today, as high school athletes start practice and Major League Baseball postpones games due to coronavirus, we asked local leaders if they think it's safe and worth the risk.
Y31's Sydney Martin is live outside City Hall after officials discuss the pros and cons of letting high school students play sports. Sydney.
Dan Naja, Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle and Huntsville Hospital CEO David Spillers both told me today they understand how important understand how important sports are to our community. But Spillers said with sports, there's a risk of an outbreak of coronavirus cases.
I think a lot of us kind of feel sports are almost essential, but they're not.
Huntsville Mayor Tommy Battle told me he's looking to healthcare leaders and the community to help school districts determine if sports are safe.
I think it's very possible that you'll see outbreaks of people who get COVID in that age group from team sports.
Huntsville Hospital CEO David Spiller said Monday there are no school-age children in the hospital in Madison County with coronavirus currently. But contact sports could change how many kids get sick by a lack of being able to follow health guidelines.
Anybody playing sports is going to be at risk just like any other person who is not socially separating and have on a mask. So I think they're at risk for getting COVID.
The hospital's infectious disease expert, Dr. Ali Hassoun, told us last week high school sports should not be played during the coronavirus pandemic. Spillers knows the decision is up to schools and ultimately families.
Families who have children who are going to play team sports, they're the ones who need to determine if they're willing to accept the risk of somebody getting COVID from a team sport.
And while students who attend all 3 public school districts in Madison County will only learn online the first 9 weeks, both told me making the decision if sports should be allowed isn't an easy one.
I would love nothing better than to see team sports happen this fall, but I'm going to leave it to our health officials to determine if it should happen and if it should not.
Telling a senior in high school he's not going to play football this year might be as devastating as getting COVID and staying at home for 2 weeks. So I think everybody's got to look at that risk and determine whether they're willing to accept that or not.
Now, none of the 3 school districts in Madison County have released their plans for sports this fall, but Madison County Schools did tell us today that they're meeting with their board to discuss sports. Live in Huntsville, Sydney Martin, Y31 News.